Ali Al-Arid, Tunisia's interior minister, is a founding member of the ruling Ennahda party. He was its Secretary General in the 1980s and was jailed for 14 years for his political activities under the former government of Zayn al-Abidine Ben Ali.
Ali Al-Arid, the sitting interior minister, is the country's PM designate. He is to form a new government within a 15-day period, or less, then present the formation with the government plan to the president to endorse and present to the National Council within 3 days.
Al-Arid's political opponents say he could have done more to prevent the assassination of leftist politician Shukri Belaid, who was shot dead outside his Tunis home on February the 6th. The killing has plunged Tunisia into its worst political crisis since the 2011 revolution. Belaid was a strong critic of the Ennahda party. His murder brought tens of thousands of protesters onto the streets. Some doubt the wisdom of the ruling party's choice of new prime minister.
I think it will be extremely controversial because the main issue here is to restore trust, and the mistrust was for the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Justice. Appointing him as a candidate for Prime Minister is totally against the will of the people, and it will not restore the trust much needed in Tunisia.
There was already deep discontent with the government among those who blame it for what they say is the slow pace of post-revolutionary change. The murder has also exposed the deep divisions between supporters of a more secular vision for the country's political future and those with more religious ideas. In the wake of the killing, the government was dissolved. Prime Minister Hamad al-Jabali was assigned with forming an interim cabinet of so-called technocrats or non-political members in a bid to ease tensions. But he failed to do that and resigned. The ruling party's choice for a new prime minister, a man who many accuse of not protecting enough those who are his most vocal critics, a man his opponents say has failed to deliver on election promises, could well increase tensions further. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera.